Here's the guy, we already signed the paperwork. He's about to grab the forklift, load me up. If I'm not mistaken, okay, I believe it was a 21-foot long piece, 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, which is exactly what that thing right there looks like. So this is gonna be really cool. So let me set you up guys again. Yeah, he's right there firing up the forklift. So this is great. Let me set you guys up, move my ramps. Oh look, these aluminum ramps are really good. They're really light. They like improve my loading angle, but goodness, if they don't have a hole to slide in, they're super inconvenient. I'm literally unstrapping and strapping down these ramps all the time. Every single load I do, I have to move my ramp. So we're gonna be looking for a better solution. I don't know, guys. Comment below, by the way, like, what do you guys recommend? Is it better to cut out the holes and try to make these holes actually bigger? Or is it better just to like weld on a new bracket back here somewhere and just like slide them in from the side or something like that? I want to hear you guys in the comments below because I'm getting fed up moving this thing back and forth all the time. So anyways, there he is loaded, grabbing it with the forklift. Let me set you up. You know for a fact when the time lapses are short, that means we got loaded quick. And that's really good news. Super pro tip, okay, right here. When you see a label on your load, if you could put a strap, hold on. Put a strap over your label, this way it won't fly away, so that when you get there, and also you guys know the rules, first 10 feet, 2 strap, 1 strap every 10 feet after that. So this is 21 feet, therefore 4, technically, well, I guess I could have gotten away with 3, but nah, 4 for safety. There you go. But you know what's crazy? Okay, guys, I love it when a plan comes together. The dispatchers let me know there's another load that we just grabbed that we got to start heading there. And the reason, I don't know, am I too excited? I mean, the load is going to Tacoma, Washington. It is a long haul, which I do like those. I don't know. Anyways, let's jump in the truck. We got some deadhead to do now. So let's go grab a partial because obviously this thing isn't paint dedicated. But you guys know the videos, I break down all the numbers for every single load at the end of the video. So let's start deadheading. All right, well, I am at the next partial pickup and it's obviously dark and it's obviously cold too. You can kind of see it, right? But anyways, right now we have the dimensions. Like I said, I think I mentioned it earlier, it's 54 inches wide. So what we got to do right now is just move. I'm going to stack my ramps one on top of each other and move this stuff over, and then whatever their piece is going to go right here somewhere. So let's just get to work, and because they said they won't load me until I get the slide outside. So yeah, anyway, so let's just get to work. Well, look at that. Here's the load. You know, whenever I don't have anything to say right away, that means I'm unsure of it. You know, when they told me it was like 3 pallets or something, I didn't expect this. I mean, technically, I guess this is pallets. I don't know. But anyways, well, here it is. You know, they have the wood up top over there showing you where to strap it. And overall, the crazy part is actually it's going to the Tacoma Dome. Right here, look, City of Tacoma Dome, and oh, okay, thank you so much, man. And the crazy part is I actually been at a concert in the Tacoma Dome, so I thought that was like, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, a ratchet. Okay, that's what he meant. Okay, well, thanks to that guy. Look right here, ratchet. All right, so I am ready to roll. The only issue is I'm gonna grab my tape measure. I do want to measure how much room I have left because I got another partial to pick up, also going to Washington. We got 3 partials going to Washington. 17 feet. Okay, actually that's actually a lot of room. Let's start heading to the next pickup. Well, boys, we got ourselves one of those situations, okay? And the situation is where Alex is dispatching and he makes a mistake. And the mistake I made right here, so this load is 22 feet long, and I think I measured on the tape measure only 17, so that's a problem. And the reason, it makes sense now, the reason I made the mistake is I thought these 3 pieces can go sideways. I didn't realize they have forks only on one side. Or here, let me show you on this side. So right over here, you can see right there. So there's only 4 holes on this side, right? So that's why when I was sitting behind, now this is a good example of the disconnect between the dispatcher and the driver, right? So that's a good point. But when I was dispatching or booking the loads, I didn't realize that these can't be turned the other way. And so, I mean, I'll still turn them right now because we have no choice. I don't want to cancel on the load. Plus, I already drove all the way this far. Let's get to work. Let's start undoing all of the straps and shifting. I'm like a car hauler, but with like little partials, basically. So anyways, let's get to work. Let's do that time lapse. All right, well, I'm done, okay? No criticizing, it's not my best work. My only concern right now is these things are gonna tumble like dominoes if I slam on the brakes. So I gotta be very, very easy on the brakes. That's the most important part right now. All right, so a guy came up to the truck, said his car is broke down here at the truck stop. And so I wanna get out and see how I could help him.
I've checked everything except for I got a relay on the fuse box and it's not getting power.
All right, so it seemed like this guy was having a rough day, and so I wanted to help him out as much as I could, but I don't want to just give someone a bunch of cash. All right, man, here's what I got. I got you 2 sandwiches, okay? 2 hot sandwiches so you can have some lunch. And then I got you a $100 gift card, Pilot, okay? So I want you to get fuel or food or coffee or whatever else. And then I'll give you $20 more. You gotta go buy the relay, okay?
I'll go buy the relay.
Promise?
I mean, I'll buy whatever you need to fix it. I'm not sure that it's relay.
All right, so between the gift card, there should be enough. They open at 10 o'clock, by the way. O'Reilly's down there.
I'm headed to Council Bluffs now, so they got one there.
Okay, all right, man. Best of luck to you, okay? You know, as much as I'd want to make it something like, oh, the load fell off my trailer, which, I mean, probably wouldn't be good for the insurance. But in reality, I'm surprised. Like in my previous clip, when I first loaded it up, I was really genuinely worried the load would literally fall off the trailer. What I did is I took the pallet from over there and I put it on here thinking there'd be a little more stability or something. You know what I mean? But I guess not really. But the biggest issue was when we threw these security booths or whatever, when we threw them on the trailer, what ended up happening is we staggered them to give us more space, essentially. So this was like right here. I don't know, can you see that? So this one was in here, and so they were kind of staggered, basically. But what ended up happening is they would slide around a little bit more because of that. And so what I ended up doing is, like right after I got loaded, I drove and saw that problem. And so what I ended up is I pushed them myself, and I lined up all the boards because these boards are screwed in. So I just lined them up and I haven't had any issues. I'm in no rush, so I am going slow. Plus my MPG is like 6 because all I've been battling with ever since literally Iowa. I'm in Montana, I'm in Bozeman, Montana. And ever since Iowa, literally I picked it up right since Iowa, literally headwind nonstop. And I've just been fed up with that for the last few days. Oh, well, we made it. Oh, well, I mean, not really. We didn't technically make it yet. We are in the Pilot in Ellensburg, Washington. There's a Love's right there. It's like the newer one, you know, but wow, it is cold. I think it's colder in Washington right now than it was in South Dakota or Wyoming or Montana. So that's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, let's check out the load. Look, it's all frosted up because it's like, you know, cold. Anyways, like, guys, I am genuinely surprised and impressed. Everything is here. Nothing has fallen off. And you might be wondering, Alex, I can't believe you think delivering a single load on time is that impressive. It's not that I think that, but it's like, you know, these things really did remind me of Domino's, and I didn't have to slam on the brakes, and so that's why I think everything's going pretty smoothly. The other thing is I think they have these boards that stick out a little further, so that makes it to topple them, it's even harder. So I guess it's a good thing on their part. I did grab a scale ticket. I don't have my phone, but here's the scale ticket. It was like 24,000 some pounds. So honestly, like pretty lightweight for 3 separate partials. And now it's time for the rate breakdown, the rate per mile, all of that good stuff. So right here is our first load. You can see, boom, $2,000 going from 77041 to 98421. So that's $2,000 on that first partial. And you can see right here, routed it out. It is right there, 22.58 on the miles. And so that gives us a rate per mile on that small partial of 88 cents a mile. So think about this. I booked that load with nothing else available on my trailer, nothing. I literally went out there and booked a load 88 cents a mile. So sometimes you will run into situations like these where you got to take a step of faith, because this partial, it was really good. It was really light. It was like 1,200 pounds, 22 feet long, 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall. It's like for 88 cents, that's a really good deal. But moving on, now we got our second load right here. You can see $2,600 on that Missouri load. Or I mean, I guess there, that's it right here. So it was going from Missouri. The zip code was right there, 63361, going to 98421. So that was the second load. Though was like security booths or whatever technically it was, and so those are going about 2019 miles right here. You can see that, and they were paying $1.28 a mile. So if, like, technically those booths, if you put them the wrong way, they take up 15 feet. So $1.28 on 15 feet is not bad, but because they were the other way, they took up a little bit more. So I don't know. It's like maybe okay rate, you know what I mean? But it was super okay because I was able to lock down this third and final partial, and you can see it was going from 50613 to 98278. It was paying $2,200 right there, and this is the one. This was the place where they helped me like fix it all up. Also, this one was 24 feet, so I mean, you know, it wasn't awesome, but at that point I was just trying to pair some stuff together so I could still make it and whatnot. So really, it was like okay. It was all lightweight stuff, but really I think those booths, even though they were paying the best rate per mile wise, they were probably the worst load just because they were so tall and took up basically the most space. So in hindsight, maybe work a little bit better to stack something a little nicer, I guess. But yeah, still, this was all in all, it was a good load. And this load right here, you can see it was going 1854 on the miles, and so when you do 2,200 divided by 1854, it was $1.18 per mile. Now, what is the total? So the total is 2,000 plus 2,600 plus 2,200. That's $6,800. And here's all the drops routed out: 3,119 miles. And when you do the numbers, it's $2.18 per mile. So 3 picks, 3 drops. I didn't have you use any tarps, so strap and go, and it's $2.18 a mile. It took a while. This was not a short trip, so you know what I mean. It was lengthy. So all in all, I think the revenue's good, rate per mile is good. Each partial individually, it was okay, but I think it all worked out all in the end. So that's gonna do it for this video. I look forward to you in the comments and down in the comment section below. Goodness gracious, and then I will see you in the next one. Bye.